I just want to say that it's fucking wild that as a two-income household, my husband and I have come to the realization we can't afford groceries right now. Like,
Hey, have you ever been in a grocery line where it's 10 items or less, right? You try to skip the line, you got 10 items or less, and you checking out with those 10 items. And then when you check out, your total still comes above $100, $150, right? And you just checking out in the $10 item and underline, and your bill is still coming above $150. This video today is showing you guys that Americans cannot afford groceries anymore inside the United States, whether if it's due to inflation, prices of food is going up, and the tariffs, prices of everything is going up, right? Even if the tariffs on pause, tariffs being raised, everything, no matter what, we can't afford to feed ourselves to where some Americans have resorted to looting, stealing, and scavenging for some scraps just to get some food. Those days of going to McDonald's for a cheap meal to provide your family is over with. If you take a family of four, you, your wife, two kids, to McDonald's, you spend about $60 at McDonald's, especially if everybody get a drink. You might be spending $65. So those days of a cheap meal is over with, especially you go inside the grocery store to try to save money from going out to eat. You're going to the grocery store to save money from buying fast food. Well, when you get to that grocery store, you still checking out in a 10 item or less line, and it's still costing you over $100, over $150, sometimes $200 just for around 10 items. Let me know if you guys have ever experienced this down in the comment section. And while you guys are down there, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. That helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. I think I'm around 1,250 subscribers. If we could get around to 1,260 subscribers by the end of this video, that would help out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. But guys, let's go ahead and dive right back into this video and see how the economy is doing.
How are we doing? Went to the grocery store. Let me show you what I got. It was just a quick run. Trash bags, a few command strips, only two pre-made food things, and two little Easter basket type things I'm gonna put in. Little magnets. That's it. That's all I got. $121.
Told you.
I went to the grocery store.
I told y'all. She got what, 8 items? $121. Not even food. She got not even food. $121. Can't afford. Look, the prices are running up. Let me know if you're experiencing this in your city down in the comment sections below.
Morning to pick up ingredients for one meal just to make jumbo stuffed shells. I spent $90 on one meal. I'm so over this economy.
I just want to say that it's fucking wild that as a two-income household, my husband and I have come to the realization we can't afford groceries right now. Like, just straight up can't afford groceries, because if we buy groceries, then we either won't be able to pay our rent or our electric bill, because both of those come out of this pay cycle and they will take the entire pay cycle. I just that's fucking bonkers. That's so fucking wild. We have two incomes and we cannot afford to eat, and we don't even have kids. Like, it's literally just the two of us, and we can't afford to eat with two incomes. That is just... But I mean, I guess, that means we won't have to wash dishes because our dishwasher's still broken, as it has been for 2 months at the place that we pay so much in rent. Wild.
See, what she is, they're house poor, and it's not their fault that they're house poor because they're not mismanaging their budgets. A lot of Americans are not mismanaging their budgets. It's just that the cost of living has gone up so high that what we're earning does not match the cost of living, forcing us to be house poor, forcing us to say, are we going to eat this month? Or are we going to pay the electricity bill? Are we going to eat this month? Or are we going to pay rent so to have a roof over our head? And, you can't not go without a roof over your head, but you also can't go without eating. So that is a big factor right there. And then, like the young lady said before that, she said for one meal alone, she paid $90. So, I mean, for $90, you could go out and eat. So when has it come to going out to eat? $90. It's the same price as cooking your own meal at home, $90. So it costs you about the same. Why even bother cooking? If it's going to cost you the same, you might as well go out to eat, right? get a professional chef to cook that food, right? But the thing is, sometimes it is of course cheaper to cook your own meals if you're buying the right ingredients. But if you want something fancy, you might as well go out. If you want steak, lobster, and shrimp, you might as well go out, get somebody to do it for you, because if you're buying steak, lobster, and shrimp on your own, it's gonna cost the same amount cooking it yourself. Almost, it might be a little cheaper. It's gonna cost you the same amount cooking that filet mignon yourself at the crib, around like $40-$45, than it would to go out to, you know, a decent restaurant, get a filet mignon. It's gonna cost you around $40-$45, $50-$55, around that price point. So these people are getting taxed heavy, and there was a dual income family that could not afford to feed themselves, and they didn't even have kids. Just imagine if they had kids. That means they would have to up and move, because they definitely can't afford what they stay. They definitely can't afford to eat however they've been eating. And then, of course, you have to feed your kid first before you can feed yourself. So that's what Americans have come to where a dual income family living in apartments can still barely pay the rent on their apartment and feed themselves at the same time. So either the government need to raise pay to make everything make more sense, everything seems more affordable because we're making more money, or inflation needs to slow down and let us catch up because it is completely out of hand. Let's take a look at a couple more videos.
I'm gonna show you why mass looting is gonna start soon.
That's the sale.
$28 for some chips, right? How many in a 24 pack? That's over $1 per bag of chips. Chips used to cost 50 cents.
Price.
I think that's 24 pack. No, it's 28. So it's a little less than $1 per bag.
Grocery was like $4.99. Is that a lot for berries? Fruit is dummy. Blueberries. Okay, we had the eggs.
$13 for some water.
Party. Bro, pickles are gross. Bro, $5 each. Tiny tomatoes. We got a couple sales going on. Is that normal for ice cream?
I have not.
Yo, so I know a lot of people say, I want to eat healthy, right? They say they want to eat healthy, but the moment they decide that they want to eat healthy, eat more fruits, vegetables, lean meat, and then they go to the grocery store and they see how much it costs to eat healthy. You want to go buy them avocados? Go ahead, buy them avocados. You want to go buy them blueberries? Go ahead, buy them blueberries. But I'm telling you, you could either walk out with one bag full of healthy food that's going to cost you $90, or you could stay unhealthy. And that's kind of what the government is leaning towards, is that they want you to be unhealthy because it's cheaper to be unhealthy. Then how is it cheaper to be unhealthy? I mean, I know how, but it's crazy that it's cheaper to be unhealthy than it is to be healthy. You know, you should have to spend a lot more money to be unhealthy than to be healthy. Like fruits, vegetables, greens, lean meat, all that should be the norm, right? The normal things that everybody should eat. But you know, when people say they want to eat healthy, and then they take a look at them prices and be like, man, I'm gonna eat healthy maybe this week, and then after that I'm right back to, you know what I'm saying, bread, carbs, fatty foods, things like that. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of items being left at Walmart checkout line, at the self-checkout line. That means they had to unscan them items they couldn't afford it. They went to go check out. They scanned it. They was like, hold on, wait. These cookies was $5 last week. Why they $8 this week? Or this eggs, $14. These eggs was $10 last week. Why they $14 this week? So they leaving them behind. So even day by day, week by week, prices are changing, and this video might be irrelevant by next week because the prices could have gone up even more. Let me know what the price of eggs is in your city, and this video is $14. Around here is around $12, $13. Let me know what the price of eggs is in your city down in the comment section. And guys, if you do want to join the Patreon, I'm going to leave a link to my Patreon down in the description. This is the Lucid Dreamer role. You guys can do that. I am an investor inside of my Patreon. I teach you how to trade stocks, invest inside the stock market. And then I also have 7 pro day traders inside my Lucid Dreamer role. And there they post their option trades every single day. So if you want to be a part of a community of investors, they want to be financially free just like you, consider joining the Patreon. And I also got video courses in there, quizzes, outlines, everything that you need to know about investing inside the stock market and trading. You could check out inside of the Discord. But let's go ahead and check out this video right here.
Beef in so long, and this is why. Bro, we are literally living in hell. Chuck short ribs, $22. Bottom round steak, $14, $17. Chuck boneless, $13, $17. Okay, some ribs. Cube steak, $10.29. Pot roast, $28.86. Okay, bottom round, $15.92. Now, mind you, I am in Publix, right? But I went to Fresco, which is the cheap supermarket in the hood, and the prices were the same. Beef shoulder for pot roast, $37. Okay, $28 for thinly sliced ribeye. T-bone steak, $22.43. I think that's okay. Tell me if I'm wrong. New York strip, 2 New York strips, $30.95. Like, is beef a luxury now? Is eating the meat of the cow a luxury now? Eating cow meat is a luxury in America in 2025. Even look at this ground beef, $12.05. Okay, $11.29 for literally 1 pound. This, as a solo person, I could probably make three servings out of that. The ground chuck is a little bit cheaper, but it's a little also more fatty, as you can see. They got the grass fed up here, $10 for 1 pound. Okay, $11.29, $12.39. This is absolute insanity. Like, I don't even remember the last time I had a steak, even a cheap one. Even a damn strip steak for a stir fry, which you're gonna put like noodles and vegetables, other things, $17, $18. Like, what is going on, man? Salmon too. Haven't had salmon in a long time because the price is freaking crazy out of control. People are not angry and suffering enough yet, clearly.
Hey, that's one thing. People aren't angry and suffering enough yet, because once they start to say some stuff, things might start to change. But that's crazy. What was it, $12, $13 for 1 pound of ground meat? You can go the cheaper route, but the cheaper route is more fatty. Like I said, it's more expensive to eat healthy. And then all those people out there was like, oh, you meat. You know, just go vegan. You ain't got to worry about buying meat. Go vegan if you want to, and see how expensive it is to go vegan. All she wanted to do was get some little steak, add it to her stir fry, so she can have some protein in her stir fry. But no, steak want to be $17 for a New York strip. That's crazy, right? Now, I did find some good deals. What was I at? Kroger's? Yeah, I was at Kroger's. They had a deal on some steaks, so I did pick up some steaks. Every now and then you can find some deals. It was on sale, but for the most part, yeah, the price of meat has gone up. But I ain't never seen $13 for 1 pound of ground beef. That's crazy. But yeah, once people start to really say we done had enough, things are going to change. But that's out of our hands. Like, a lot of people are going to start to. The smart thing, very hard, is to actually grow your own. Get some plants, get a backyard, get some pots, grow your own vegetables, grow your own fruit. That's going to save you a lot of money. Crazy. This is where you're going to get big brain right here. You at your house, you grow strawberries, blueberries, whatever you could grow. Your partner, he grow the greens, the beans, the lettuce, the tomatoes. And then you get your other partner, he grow this, and that. Y'all trade cucumbers, all this. He make the pickles, you make this, you make this. Y'all trade throughout the year. Y'all trade throughout the season. Therefore, whatever you can't grow in your yard, you don't want to be growing strawberries and then your partner growing strawberries too. Y'all want to, all three of you guys want to be growing different things that you could trade and barter with each other. Hey, I'll give you these strawberries for your cucumbers. Okay, you make pickles out of those. I'll give you these blueberries. Oh, you got lettuce. You got spinach, growing spinach. Oh, you got your green onions. All of that. All three of you guys come together. Y'all going to save a lot of money. Now, this is where it's going to get hard. If y'all buy a cow, if you guys buy a cow and get your cow slaughtered, take it to a butcher house, and get it sliced up, that the price per pound on that cow is going to be very, very cheap compared to buying it at a store. And buying that one cow is going to last you, your friends, your buddies, your family, your entire family for the entire year for that one-time purchase. So your steaks is literally going to be $3 a steak, maybe $2 a steak buying the whole cow versus $17 buying an individual steak individually. But it's going to cost thousands of dollars to buy a cow and a couple other $100 to get it slaughtered. But after that, if you got a deep freezer, you're going to stack your deep freezer. About 10 people could stack their deep freezer off of one cow, maybe more. Maybe about 15 people could stack their deep freezer off of one cow, and then you go slaughter a pig, and then somebody growing chickens. You grow your own. Somebody got the chicken, somebody got the eggs, somebody get the cow, somebody get the pig. Y'all are covered. Don't even need to buy fish. Take your pole, get some bait, go catch your own fish. It's not that hard, right? And then therefore you saving on maybe you'll probably save around $5,000 to $6,000, $7,000 per year from growing your own vegetables, getting your own meat, catching your own meat, getting your own full animal slaughtered. Somebody got some chickens, those chicken laying eggs. It'll last you guys for a lifetime. Because once you learn how to do it once, I promise you, you'll never go back. In fact, I'm about to get into it myself. I've been looking for bulk meat myself, learning how to cut up my own steaks and things like that. I want my brother to get some chickens so I could get some eggs from him. And I actually got my garden growing in the backyard. So I'm not just talking out my behind. I actually see it working. So if you guys do want to try that out, I know it's wild. I know a lot of you guys live in the city. A lot of you guys actually live in the country. And this sounds normal to you. But to city folks, this does not sound normal to you. But it is a very easy way to make that. It's not easy to make that switch, but that's an easy way to save money in the future is by growing your own, butchering your own, catching your own.
I went to my doctor's appointment the other day and I found out that I lost 22 pounds between my last 2 visits. And I was thinking about it and I was like, oh yeah, it's because of all that food insecurity I've been dealing with.
Can someone please explain to me, at what point did cereal become $10? Like Captain Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, $10, and the off-brand like $7.89. What kind of world are we living in that struggle meals are luxury now? Make it make sense.
So your struggle meals is luxury meal, but I'll say a box of cereal been around $10 for a little while now, and then milk is going up to around $12, $13, so $23 for a bowl of cereal. You probably get about like 3 or 4 bowls out of that one box. So that's $23, $25 just for a bowl of cereal. When did your struggles become your luxury item? She eating Hot Pockets. It took us 12 days. But guys, let me know if the price of food is gone up around you. Let me know if you're about that life of growing your own food, starting a garden, getting some chickens, getting some cows, catching your own fish, things like that. Let me know if you actually about that life. I think I am about that life, but I want to see what you guys got to say down in the comment section. And to you guys that made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. But other than that, guys, the economy is at a crazy point right now. We will get through this. I promise we will get through this. If it keep getting worse, then we will find a way to get out of this in a better way. But yeah, guys, I can't wait to see what you got to say down in the comment section. I'm Zeke, bringing you Dream Green Conversations, and I'm out. Peace.